Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome back to the channel. Have you ever sensed a shift within you, as if life no longer aligns with your understanding? Maybe the work that once brought you joy no longer captivates you, or social interactions feel hollow. You could be on a profound yet quiet journey of spiritual awakening. But here's the twist. This experience is a continuous and often challenging path. Contrary to common belief, it's not all about light and tranquility. The truth is that significant crises and deconstructions are part of the journey. Yet, those who embrace this transformation have the chance to live authentically and meaningfully. Are you ready to dive deep? In this video, we will explore each phase of awakening, providing practical examples and genuine reflections. If you've ever felt a pressing need for a vital change in your life, this is your starting point. The ego serves as the lens through which we perceive ourselves and the world. From a young age, we learn to craft identities based on titles, achievements, and even failures. This identification creates the illusion that we must defend and maintain our self-image to gain acceptance and respect. Thus, the ego transforms into a false self, perpetually preoccupied with appearances and control. This unending quest for control leads us to believe that shaping our surroundings will bring happiness. However, this pursuit is exhausting and often fruitless, as many aspects of life remain beyond our influence. The illusion of control is one of the ego's most significant traps, ultimately becoming a source of anxiety and discontent. Consider an executive who has defined their identity through their career and social standing. When their job loses its meaning or unexpected challenges arise, the ego crumbles, making them feel as if they're losing their core essence. This demonstrates how intertwined the ego is with our perceived self, and how external changes can feel like existential threats. Deconstructing this identity is crucial for spiritual awakening. As we recognize that we are more than our successes and failures, we begin to liberate ourselves from the roles we adopt to appease others or meet societal standards. A new perspective emerges. Inner peace is not derived from control, but from accepting what is. This process can be uncomfortable, as the ego resists dissolution, sparking thoughts like, "If I'm not this, then who am I?" Or "What if I lose everything?" Such crises are commonplace, but by confronting them, you start to feel the freedom of being your true self without the need to prove anything to anyone. Letting go of control doesn't equate to surrendering to chaos. Rather, it allows you to flow through life more lightly and authentically, focusing less on maintaining an image and more on being present. This realization fosters genuine peace, revealing that true power lies in living according to your essence rather than the masks crafted by the ego. The dark night of the soul signifies a profound and often painful phase during spiritual awakening. It is a time when all certainties begin to disintegrate, leaving you enveloped in emptiness and confusion. It feels as if the life that once seemed logical loses its meaning and direction. This can lead to a sense of isolation, as it isn't always easy to share this experience with others who are not on a similar path. This stage is characterized by a deep existential crisis, where old beliefs and identities start to unravel. For instance, someone who once found pride in their professional success might discover that their accomplishments no longer bring joy or fulfillment. Another frequent sign is the onset of deep sadness without an obvious cause. During this time, you may feel lost, as if traversing a tunnel devoid of light. Although challenging, this stage presents an opportunity for profound inner transformation. It's as if life offers you a chance to redefine who you are and what truly matters. The old self, built on external expectations, begins to fade, allowing the authentic self to emerge. This process of detachment, while painful, is vital for spiritual growth. A classic illustration of this phase is when individuals start to question their core beliefs. Thoughts like, "What am I doing with my life?" or "Am I living true to my values?" often surface, leading to the abandonment of relationships, careers, or habits that no longer resonate, thus creating space for new possibilities aligned with personal essence. Navigating this phase requires patience and acceptance. It's crucial to recognize that the crisis is temporary and part of a larger process of spiritual evolution. Just as winter prepares the earth for spring, the dark night of the soul paves the way for a new phase of consciousness and authenticity. Practices such as meditation and self-compassion can be invaluable tools for weathering this period with greater tranquility. The dark night of the soul teaches us that to discover the light, we must first confront the darkness. There are no shortcuts on the spiritual journey, and every moment of crisis becomes an opportunity for profound self-discovery. While this phase calls for courage, it also opens the door to rebirth. It is within the emptiness that the most profound answers begin to surface. Spiritual awakening transcends the mental realm. It can manifest through physical, emotional, and energetic changes. Among the most common symptoms are unexplained fatigue, difficulty sleeping, and shifts in eating habits. It may feel as though your body is undergoing fine-tuning because, in a sense, it is as your mind and spirit align with new frequencies, your body must adapt. Heightened sensitivity to your environment and people is another common sign. Places that once felt welcoming may now seem heavy or draining, and relationships that used to fulfill you may no longer resonate as your needs and perceptions evolve. While this can be uncomfortable, it also indicates that you are evolving and connecting with what truly matters. During this time, dreams often become more vivid. It is common to experience symbolic or even prophetic dreams that appear to provide insights or answers to your inner queries. Additionally, intuition tends to sharpen, serving as an inner compass to help you navigate changes and make choices aligned with your essence. Initially, these signs can be perplexing, as many are subtle and might be mistaken for simple fatigue or stress. However, as you become more familiar with these symptoms, you will realize they are part of a broader transformation. Practices like mindfulness and conscious breathing can alleviate discomfort and bring clarity during this phase. Though these symptoms may be challenging, it's vital to remember that they signify progress. Just as muscles require discomfort during exercise to grow stronger, the body and mind need adjustments to reach new levels of consciousness. Embracing these signs with patience and self-compassion is essential for advancing on your spiritual journey. Rather than resisting the changes, the key lies in welcoming them as integral to the process. Each symptom becomes an invitation to explore the awakening experience and unearth a more authentic version of yourself. The death of the ego is among the most challenging and transformative moments in the spiritual awakening process. It involves a profound detachment from the identities and labels you once believed were intrinsic to your being. This is not a literal death, but rather the dissolution of the internal narratives that defined who you thought you should be, whether tied to your status, career, appearance, or beliefs. It feels akin to shedding all masks and finally facing your true essence. This process can be unsettling and often frightening. As the ego dissolves, an inner void arises, prompting questions like, who am I without these roles? Or if I'm not my accomplishments, what defines me? It's natural to resist letting go, as the ego fears losing the control and security it has constructed. However, this death is crucial for a more authentic version of yourself to emerge. The rise of the authentic self brings a unique sense of freedom, allowing you to live according to your values rather than meeting the expectations of others. Relationships, habits, and even old thought patterns that no longer align with this new self gradually lose significance, paving the way for a deeper connection to what genuinely matters. Once the illusions of the ego begin to dissipate, an urgent need to seek the truth arises. It feels as though the veil that obscured your vision has been lifted, igniting questions like, who am I really? And what is my purpose? This search for truth marks one of the most intense phases of spiritual awakening. It involves not just an intellectual understanding of life, but discovering a deeper purpose that resonates with your essence. This journey encourages you to reconnect with both yourself and the universe on a more profound level. The purpose of life isn't to achieve a specific goal, but to live each moment with presence and authenticity. The deeper you explore this search, the more you realize that true meaning resides in the journey itself. As you delve into this quest for truth, you'll find that life's meaning cannot be grasped intellectually or achieved through external accomplishments. Instead, it's about embodying your truth in every moment, being present with yourself and your experiences without the pressure to fulfill preconceived expectations. This phase often entails stripping away conditioned beliefs and societal norms that no longer resonate with your essence. You may start questioning values you once held dear, such as success, wealth, or recognition, only to discover that they no longer satisfy you. Letting go of these attachments is a gradual yet liberating process that creates space for new priorities more aligned with your inner being. As your spiritual awakening advances, trusting your intuition becomes essential. While the intellect can be helpful, it has its limits regarding deeper spiritual truths. During this phase, your intuition serves as a compass, guiding you through uncertainty. Listening to your inner voice and trusting your instincts leads to newfound clarity about your path. Trusting yourself can be challenging, especially when society often prioritizes external validation. However, when you embrace your authentic self and follow your inner guidance, you align with your purpose. This process fosters self-love and acceptance, allowing you to embrace your unique journey. As you navigate your spiritual awakening, remember that each phase is a vital part of your journey. Embrace the discomfort, trust the process, and know that your evolution is unfolding perfectly. By sharing your experiences with others, you not only foster community but also provide support for those on a similar path. Together, we can navigate the complexities of this transformative journey and uncover the authentic self that resides within us all. Thank you for watching, and may your journey be filled with love, light, and authenticity.